What's up guys, RETROCENGO here, back with an unofficial part 2 video of the AMIGA 4000. A week has passed by, the PCB board has been cleaned up. As you can see, the front of the AMIGA 4000 cabinet has been cleaned up. This is the unofficial part 2 video. Before we dive into what has been going on, let's go ahead and check out PCBWay.com. My favorite PCB board manufacturer. Not only PCB boards, but also 3D molding, CNC. So many possibilities at this page. And if you don't have your own projects and you like this AMIGA 4000 video, go in at PCBWay, check out all the projects that are there already. Look at this. You can go in and order an AMIGA 4000 motherboard or so many other projects that are already uploaded and ready to order from. It's so cool. Make yourself a favor and go in and check all the retro stuff for retro PCs, Commodore 64s, Amigas. It's just amazing, filled up with projects, or make your own projects. I love it, man. Okay, let's dive into this AMIGA 4000. A week has passed by. I made the part 1 video where I explained that I bought this AMIGA untested from a seller in Germany. He contacted me and I bought it for 750 euros. I made the video part 1. I uploaded video part 1, and one of my great friends that I got through this hobby, Stefan Skåde, maybe you know him as Screamo on AMIGA. He called me right away and he said, dude, let me come and pick up that motherboard, let me clean it up for you. Because this AMIGA, I told on video part 1, it hasn't been powered on for the last 6 years. And Stefan, he just came here same day, he picked up the motherboard, he cleaned it up, recapped it, removed the components at the battery area, just took so good care of it. It had one issue. He was having issue with the data bus line 6, and he measured it, and there was hole through, but when you went in to test it, it said trouble at data line 6, and he reached out, asked for some help, and people in the AMIGA community, they were confused because some said it could be the Lisa chip. He removed the Lisa, put in a new Lisa. He burnt new GAL. He tried so much stuff. He talked with Gadget UK. What a great guy. And you know what, guys? When he measured one of the times, he actually measured the data line 5 instead of 6. So 1 millimeter of measurement, and it gave so much headache. So he found out that there was an issue with the via, so he just traced that one, and after that one little issue there, everything just worked so good with this AMIGA 4000. He cleaned the motherboard, recapped it, and came back to me with it. I cleaned the case. As you can see, it's bright white now. Not retro brighted, just cleaned. What was included? The hard disk was included, CD-ROM drive was included, this beautiful RAM card, Zorro 3 RAM card with SCSI internal external was included, and this one is actually revision 2.4, and the revision 2.4 of this beautiful Zorro 3 board can have 16 by 16 megabytes of RAM, 256 megabytes of RAM. As you can see here, this audio board was included with this cable that went into the CD-ROM drive that also was at the front of the AMIGA 4000. So for 750 euros, this AMIGA 4000 was jam-packed. It was non-working, but jam-packed. Open the CD-ROM drive. As you can see, we have Voila-Versionen plus jede Menge Spiele, Demos und Softwaren. Maxon Cinema, Final Writer, Final Data, Turbo Print on this German AMIGA special CD-ROM that was in the CD-ROM drive. Great stuff. Other than that, if you haven't watched part 1, the Amiga 4000 had also this beautiful S3 card, as you can see, the Cyber Vision 64 that has half of the RAM built in. And as you can see, the cable goes over to this beautiful scan Doppler that will give out 15 kilohertz signal. So with this we have so many possibilities. There were some cables soldered on the legs, as you can see. Stefan also removed the cables, cleaned the legs. Looks absolutely amazing. What a great friend, what a great guy. This is not it. There was some more stuff. Let's check it out, guys. As you can see, we have got the disk drive. Usually we have got 1.776 drives, but this drive on the Amiga 4000, as you can see, I have cleaned the front. The front was brown. This drive looks like a standard drive, like in an Amiga 500, so it's 720 or 880, so yeah. Other than that, we have got this Cyberstorm Mark 1. As you can see, we have got 32 and 16 megabytes of RAM. After I filmed that, I actually removed all that RAM, because every time I took RAM test and stuff like that, it took an hour, so I just have one RAM block inside, and that's about it. The built-in CPU is a 68040 that runs at 40 megahertz with MMU, with FPU. It looks great, it smells great, it feels great, and it works great. The MK1 has got a lot of jumpers on it, I know, but the MK2, most of the jumpers are gone. Most people prefer the MK2. I just love this bulkiness of this one. I love it. Alright, before we do anything, we check the voltage. The 12 volt is perfect. Also, the 5 volt is perfect. Alright, we are ready to give it some power down and check out the Amiga. As you can see, the very satisfying power push button here. We have got the power LED light on, beautiful stuff. We have the hard disk reading indicator blinker on, beautiful stuff. As you can see, the CD-ROM drive is not inserted because the CD-ROM drive goes directly in front of the cooler that is there to suck out the hot air from the case, so I don't want to install the CD-ROM drive in there again, so we have a lot of air circulation. That's so great, but I have other upcoming projects with that 5 and 25 inches front thingy. Alright, the obligatory sysinfo. We have to test sysinfo, everything else would be wrong, right? As you can see, we have the 68040 processor running with a built-in FPU. Let's go ahead and test it. Okay, it runs at 40 megahertz. It has got FPU, the 6888-2. It has got MMU. It's number uno. It's some beautiful stuff. It has got 28,000 drive stones. It's 54 times faster than Amiga 600. 30 MIPS and 7 M-flops and 7.20 chip RAM speed, 112 megabytes of fast RAM, onboard 16 megabytes of fast RAM, and the 2 megabytes of chip RAM. So all in all, beautiful stuff. The most important part is this, the drive reading speed. That's so important. With the 030, it has got about 2 megabytes per second, but with the 040 processor, it reads about 3 megabytes per second, and that's really important. When I go in with the arcade game selector, I can feel the difference from an 030 to 040 processor. You can just feel the speed difference. It gives you that more snappier feeling, and I really enjoy it. So, of course, which Amiga? It's an Amiga 4000, Kickstart 3.1, Workbench 3.1, FPU, everything is just ready to go. Again, everything recapped, cleaned, it's just time to enjoy, man. The case has been cleaned, everything is just beautiful. The keyboard was not included. But Stefan, he said that, oh, okay, I have got this Amiga to PS2 adapter I'm not using. You can have that also. Here you go, my friend. And all the work he did was just a visit to a great restaurant, eat some food together, have some fun, drink, and just... I gave the man a handshake and he was happy with it. Amiga, making great friends. Have a great day out there, guys. RetroCengo out.